Planning a big summer trip? Well, there's some important things to keep in mind. Our travel expert, Sarah Dandashy, offers some guidance for successful vacay planning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
Well, thanks for being here, because people are already talking about summer vacations, traveling abroad. What's the priority here as they're getting ready?
Really, the priority when it comes to summer planning is thinking about your passport. Now, by the way, this is such an easy thing to overlook. So staying on top of your passport expiration can really save you a lot of money and stress later. Now, the reason why I bring this up, especially if you're going to be traveling internationally this summer, most countries won't even allow you in if your passport expires in less than 3 or even 6 months. So that's why you really have to be proactive. So to make things even more challenging on top of that, I don't know if you heard in the news, but the State Department has recently announced a delay in processing time. So it's taking as long as 10 to 12 weeks for regular service, and expedited is taking about 7 to 9 weeks. And by the way, this doesn't include mailing time. So really now, if you're planning to be traveling this summer, especially internationally, the time to renew or even apply for your passport is now.
Boy, that delay, I just heard a family member talking about this yesterday, not realizing that it was going to take so long. So that is a great tip. Well, one of the things that, we don't think about, we think, okay, I've got suitcases, I've got luggage. What are the considerations about the luggage that really is the most helpful to take with us?
Oh, so number one, I have to say, if you don't already have a bag with spinner wheels, get one now. I think it's so simple. And my mother, oh my goodness, I've been trying to convince her for so long, and she finally got one. She's like, this is a game changer. And I'm like, yes, it is a game changer. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to checked bags, consider where you're going to store it, because again, you're not always using your suitcase, so you want to make sure that you've got plenty of room to store your bag. And then also consider the weight of it, especially for larger bags. You want to make sure that the bag isn't too heavy so that you're constantly battling weight limits. Now, for carry-ons, here's the thing. They slightly vary in size, really by like an inch or two. But really, when it comes to finding what works best for you, figure out the requirements for the airline that you travel on the most and get a carry-on that fits those requirements. Now, regardless of whatever luggage you buy, here's the thing. When you are traveling and you have checked luggage, your carry-on always pack at least 2 days worth of clothing and any toiletries that are TSA friendly, just in case your checked bag doesn't arrive. When you arrive on the other end, you are at least good for a solid 2 days.
Well, it's the truth. I mean, I've been on the business end of that, waiting for my luggage to come in, so it's great to have a couple of days of clothing and medicines, etc. All right, so here's a big question for you, Miss Travel Expert. Soft side, hard side for luggage?
Ooh. Hard side. It is a game. I was always a soft side sort of person when it comes to luggage, but really at the end of the day, hard side is good. It protects everything inside, and that's a game changer too.
Well, that's good to know, because people are shopping on the marketplace. And of course, the prices for luggage are just all over the map.
They are all over the map. But here's the thing. When it comes to choosing luggage, remember, you're not really going to be just using this piece of luggage once. You will be using it multiple times. And if you really choose a brand that lasts for quite a while, you might even have that piece of luggage for up to 10 years. So it is a good investment.
And get those spinner wheels. Get those spinner wheels.
Exactly.
Thank you, Sarah. It's always a joy.
And thanks so much for having me.
We'll be back with more local lifestyles after this message. Please stay with us.